Thank you for plugging into this Family Life News podcast, streaming issues-driven, family-focused news.
It's Staycation Destinations on Family Life. To the Grand Canyon on today's trip. Each week all summer long, we map out a unique opportunity for you to discover somewhere fairly close to home and pretty affordable for a day trip or a longer tour. I'm Greg Gillespie, and yes, today's destination is fairly close to home. Our staycation takes us to the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania.
Hi, I'm Colleen Hanson, Executive Director of Visit Potter Tioga.
You have something that is unique among people that are far away from the desert Southwest, the Grand Canyon in Pennsylvania. Tell us about that as something that someone might want to come and see this summer or any time of the year.
Well, the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon is also known as the Pine Creek Gorge. It is surrounded by approximately 165,000 acres of the Tioga State Forest. There's a state park at either side. On the top of the canyon, Leonard Harrison State Park is the east rim, and Colton Point State Park is the west rim. Both parks offer beautiful overlooks and lots of hiking trails. We have hiking trails for every skill level. We have ADA trails, and then we have challenging trails that include rock climbing and steep surfaces. Just about anybody can find a hiking trail in our region. The bottom of the canyon, the floor of the canyon, used to be an old railroad bed. They pulled it up about 15 years ago, and they created the Pine Creek Rail Trail. It's a 62-mile path that starts here in Wellsboro and finishes up in Jersey Shore, PA. It's hard-packed gravel and only about a 2% grade overall. All of those things contributing to the fact that USA Today named it one of the top 10 places to take a hike in the United States. It's suitable for hiking, walking, running, bicycling, or horseback riding. Really a lovely, lovely walk.
So it really is good for people who are really athletic and love that kind of outdoor adventures. But for those who prefer a little calmer tourism, there's options both ways with that. Yes.
Potter and Tioga counties are known for their outdoor adventure, but we also have a lot of other wonderful activities for folks who may not be interested in being outside and being active, or for people who want to do both on a vacation or a getaway. One of our top attractions in the region is Cherry Springs State Park. Cherry Springs is an international dark sky park, gold level rating. It is one of the darkest spots in the United States and the darkest spot on the East Coast. You can literally, without a telescope, see amazing sights in the night sky. You can see the Milky Way. You can see the constellations. We have a lot of information about it on our website, but hundreds of thousands of people come over the course of a year to see the stars from Cherry Springs State Park. We also have a really neat attraction called Old Covered Wagon Tours. So if you're not into hiking or you don't feel like bicycling, you can ride a covered wagon down through the bottom of the canyon. We have Old Covered Wagon Tours offers beautiful buckboard wagons, all refurbished, new springs, nice cushioned seats, pulled by big Belgian draft horses. The driver is a local historian. He's a hoot and a half. Keeps you very entertained while you're riding along. He's filling you in on the history of the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, the Pine Creek Rail Trail. The tour takes about 2 hours, lots of interesting information, and really a fun time. It's great for families. It's wonderful for seniors, children. On Wednesdays, they go a little bit further, and they take you to 3 Mile Falls so you can see the beautiful waterfalls, and then bring you back to where you started. Throughout the year, they often have chuck wagon lunches or dinners, and every once in a while they offer a stagecoach robbery reenactment, which is always fun. So that is one thing I would definitely do when I'm in the area, is the old covered wagon tour.
Do you have statistics, you and others who do hospitality, whether it's statistics or just individual stories? How many states, how many countries people come and see this Pennsylvania Grand Canyon and the other things you have in your two counties?
Well, Potter Tioga region is a mecca for travelers. We get tourists from just about every place you can think of because we have such a varied list of things to do. A lot of people from the East Coast, lots of visitors through our visitor center here from Germany and Switzerland. When people are coming to the United States and they're coming to the East Coast, the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon and the Dark Sky Park at Cherry Springs seem to be on their bucket list. So we're known for our outdoor adventure, which obviously draws people who love to hike and bike and kayak, things like that. But we are also home to some of the best hunting and fishing. That's really what started tourists coming to this region, is our beautiful hunting and fishing areas. In addition to all of that, we draw people here for our roads. So we are known among motorcyclists as having some of the best motorcycling roads in the country. We have ATV trails. We have just everything you can think of, but we also have amazing culture. We have wonderful Dean Center for Performing Arts, which brings in world-class acts, plays, concerts. We are home to the Endless Mountain Music Festival, which is 16 concerts in 16 days every year, end of July, beginning of August. World-class acts come here, put on great concerts. We are home to Hamilton Gibson Productions. This is an amazing group of artists that put on plays worthy of Broadway.
Colleen Hanson is Executive Director of Visit Potter Tioga. She, the Grand Canyon of Pennsylvania, and the other sites we talked about today are in north-central Pennsylvania. Listen each Friday all summer long on the air and online for Staycation Destinations from Family Life. Hear these features on our news podcast page and check out a bonus tidbit about another unique location with an online side trip suggestion each week on the website. I'm Greg Gillespie. Enjoy your journeys.